You are welcome back to my channel, Master Barber's Comedy TV. Yeah, I'm back again. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe in the name of Almighty God. Yeah, you will benefit, you will gain from there. This film you are watching, just look under the right hand side. You will see where they write SUBSCRIBE, subscribe in capital letters. You just use your finger to press. When you just press on it, it will now change to subscribe with notification bell beside. Yeah, which means you have subscribed to Master Barber's Hotel and you have gotten the access to see all my YouTube videos. Thank you. Yeah, you are welcome back again. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò yìí, Master Barber's Comedy TV. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, òun ló ń dé sétí gbọ́ yín báyìí, òun lẹ́ wò kedere lórí screen báyìí. A kí yín púpọ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sí dáadáa bá yín. Tí ẹ bá ti subscribe kẹ́ ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ channel wa, ẹ dákun ẹ darapọ̀. Ẹ ṣe ní sí kíákíá, ẹ dákun mo fọlọ́run bẹ̀ yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń wo fíìmù yìí lọ́wọ́ ẹ wò sàlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tún, ẹ rí subscribe níbẹ̀, ẹ fìkà tẹ̀ ẹ́. Tẹ́ bá ti fìkà tẹ̀ á paradà á di subscribe. Ẹ ti subscribe nìyẹn. A ti dì kankan náà, gbogbo fíìmù tá a ti ṣe sẹ́yìn ẹ láǹfààní láti rí gbogbo ẹ̀. Àwọn ìta bá ẹsẹ̀ wá ṣe nígbóná fẹnifẹni bàbá ṣe ń jù sórí YouTube, ọ̀dọ̀ yín ló kọ́kọ́ máa dé sí bí alert, kò sí rọ́ńbẹ̀. Bó ṣe ọ̀kan, bó ṣe méjì, bó ṣe mẹ́ta, gbogbo èyí tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀yin lẹ kọ́kọ́ máa rí i. Ìyẹn ni ẹ ń pè ní subscribe. Bóyá ẹ fọwọ́ tẹ̀ ẹ ṣe gan-an. Ẹ kú àbọ̀ padà. Àkọlé ọ̀rọ̀ wa tòní yìí ni matrimonial home. Matrimonial home. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, matrimonial home, ilé olórogún. Ilé olórogún. Lábẹ́ rẹ̀, òun ni me and my wife, èmi àti ìyàwó mi. Ṣé ẹ rí i pé ó dùn gbọ́ létí gan-an? Tọ́pìkì yẹn dùn gbọ́ létí. Ẹ rí i pé bá a ṣe ń sọ́bọ̀ látẹ̀yìn látòrí part 1 lórí part 10, kò sí èyí tí mo tí ì sorúkọ rẹ̀ tí mo rẹ́rìn ní èso tọ́pìkì yẹn, bọ̀tẹ́ eléyìí ẹ̀rín bọ́ lẹ́nu mi gan. Ilé olórogún ni àkọlé ńláńlá. Àkọlé tó wá tún wà lábẹ́ rẹ̀ kékeré ni me and my wife, èmi àti ìyàwó mi. Èmi àti ìyàwó mi nìkan sọ, kò sẹ́lòmíì mọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ká tó máa lọ, mo fẹ́ ká gbé àwọn kankan yẹ̀ wò. Ẹ dákun, kí ni wọ́n ń pè nífẹ̀ẹ́? Ìfẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bàbá ní ká kọ́lẹ̀ lóyìnbó kò gùn. Gbólóhùn mẹ́rin kéré, lẹ́tà mẹ́rin ni. LOVE, love. Tá a bá dẹ̀ wò lédè Yorùbá gan mẹ́ta ni. Ìfẹ́, àbá ń pè EVE àbí ìfẹ́ ìfẹ́. Ẹ rí i pé kò gùn, bẹ̀tẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó kéré, bọ̀n tó gbé dúró tóbi gan. Ẹrù tó rù ó wúwo. Ìfẹ́, love. Ẹrù tó rù ó wúwo gan. Ntẹ́mi mọ̀ kẹ́bẹ́ mo ṣe lè túmọ̀ ìfẹ́. Ó dàbí ohun tí ó wúyàn, ohun tó wúyàn láti ṣe, ohun tó wúyàn láti ní, ohun tó wúyàn láti máa lò. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ohun tó wúyàn. Ó dàbí kéèyàn rí obìnrin tó wù ú, my love, ìyẹn nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀, so ìyá wa bá sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́lọ̀ jẹ́ kó gbà. Tá a bá wò lábẹ́ matrimonial home, gbígbé ọkọ àtaya. Lábẹ́ ọkọ àtaya, àwọn míì wà family house ni wọ́n ń gbé, ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí. Ibẹ̀ wọ́n ti tọ́ dàgbà, ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n bí sí. Ìgbà tó tún fẹ́ níyàwó, ibẹ̀ náà ló ti níyàwó. Ibẹ̀ náà ló tún ń gbé. Ó fi bímọ àkọ́kọ́, ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì, ìkẹta, ó fi bímọ lẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ó fi bímọ lẹ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Inú ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí náà ló ń gbé, tí wọ́n ń pè ní family house. Àwọn míì dẹ̀ wà tó jẹ́ pé inú ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí yìí wọ́n ti lóyún wọn, ni wọ́n ti bí wọn, ibẹ̀ wọ́n ti wò wọ́n dàgbà. Gbọ́ngbà tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ níyàwó, òǹkàlùkù ló lérò tiẹ̀ ẹ sì lè mú ẹnìkan kán lágídí kò sóbì kan tó lágbára láti mú ọmọ rẹ̀ wípé family house yìí wọ́n á gbé kú tàbí wípé á jáde fún family house lọ kọ́lé tiẹ̀ síta nítorí bá ti ọkàn ọmọ wá ìrìn yẹn lọ́kàn ni ọmọ máa rìn ibi tífẹ̀ bá ti wá wà dáadáa ọmọ lè fọ̀rọ̀ lọ àwọn òbí rẹ̀ owó kékeré kan ń bọ̀ ó wà lọ́wọ́ mi tàbí pé owó kan ń bọ̀ tí mò ń retí mo sì fẹ́ kọ́lé tara mi ṣé kí n kọ́ sínú family house ni àbí kí n lọ kọ́ síta òbí mi lè fẹ́ràn ọmọ rẹ̀ gan o tí a wò wípé mo tún nílẹ̀ tó ṣẹ́kù kọ́ tiẹ̀ náà síbí á dẹ̀ kọ́ kò ní síjà kò ní sí kankan bàbá bùn onílẹ̀ nìyẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ sèwé fún wọn bá fọwọ́ tí ò ní sẹ́nu pé yóò dìyà tó bá yá wọ́n á jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yòókù ọmọ àtàwọn ìyàwó àti gba mọ̀lẹ́bí ìgbà míì kẹ́dẹ̀ wà ọmọ lè tiẹ̀ ti kọ́lé síta gan tí ó ti kọ́ tí ó ti parí rẹ̀ tí ó ti parí ilé pátápátá ìgbà ilé wa sọ fáwọn òbí wípé ọlọ́mọ sí oríire kan kọ́dẹ̀ ẹ bá mi débẹ̀ ní ọ̀la ó fún bàbá lówó ẹgbà owó àdúrà nì owó ìrìnà ni ó fún màmá lówó gbogbo àwọn tó yẹ àbáwọn tó wù wípé kí wọ́n tẹ̀ lóun lọ́bẹ̀ ó pín ó fún gbogbo wọn ó ti gbówó kalẹ̀ pé kí wọ́n dáná wọ́n ti rẹran wọ́n ti ròbúkọ àbágbò àbí wọ́n ti lọ àtẹ́ńdà ìpàtà wọ́n ti gba ìtẹ̀ ẹran bíi méjì tí wọ́n ti sè é wọ́n ṣe ráìsì tí wọ́n ń ṣayẹyẹ gidi ni wọ́n kó sínú mọ́tò lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọ́n bá a débẹ̀ wọ́n rí i pé ìwọ ló ṣe nǹkan tó tó báyìí ọlọ́run á máa bùkún ẹ wọ́n á ṣàdúrà fún àwọn òbí wa dà gbogbo àwọn òbí wa pátá ohun rere ni wọ́n ń tọrọ fún wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sóbì kankan tó máa ṣépè lọ́mọ ẹ̀ kò sí òbí kankan tí a wọ ọmọ ẹ̀ sùn tí a wá máa ro ìròkúrò ọmọ kò sóbì náà wọ́n jẹ̀yà lórí wa àwọn òbí wa wọ́n jẹ̀yà gan wọ́n jẹ̀yà tọ́pọ̀ kódà oore tí wọ́n ṣe fún wa a lè san tán tá a fi kú kódà ká jẹ́ mílíọ̀nìà a lè san tán o ń ló fi pọn dandan ká tọ́jú àwọn òbí wa ó pọn dandan ní túláàsì ní kèké pàṣẹ tó máa bára wa sọ ó di túláàsì ká tọ́jú àwọn òbí tá a bá ti wá ń tọ́jú wọn ìyẹn ni ọmọ fi hàn wípé àwa gan tọ́jú alẹ́ tí wàá ṣe náà nìyẹn àwọn ọmọ tọ́jú àwa náà ibẹ̀ yẹn kọ́ là ń lọ ọmọ mi wá ní owó débi pé ó ti kọ́lé síta ó ti parí rẹ̀ àwọn wa máa òbí lọ bẹ̀ nínú àwọn òbí dùn omi dẹ̀ ní kò kọ́lé bẹ̀tẹ̀ ọwọ́ wọn bá owó tí agbára tọ́lọ́run fún un ó ti lọ rẹ́ǹtì ilé fúláàtì síta bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó máa òbí ẹ̀ lọ bẹ̀ wọ́n lọ ṣàdúrà sí pétọ̀ ilé onílé lọ rẹ́ǹtì ló ń gbé lọ fẹ́ máa gbé ọlọ́run ó ṣe tiẹ̀ náà láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà àdúrà yẹn á dẹ̀ lẹ̀ mọ́ lára kò ní tọ́dún kan kò ní tọ́dún méjì òun náà tún kọ́ tí a kó lọ bẹ̀ ṣe rí ìrìn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ń sìn tí yẹn bá bí ẹ̀ sínú family house tó ń gbénu ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí tí wọ́n bí síbẹ̀ tí wọ́n wò dàgbà níbẹ̀ gbogbo iléèwé tó lọ ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí ní ń gbé ló fi lọ gbogbo iléèwé tó lọ gbogbo kéwú tó ké ẹ̀kọ́ báìbù tó ní odùfá tó kọ́ gbogbo ìmọ̀ tó ní iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ tó kọ́ òwò tó kọ́ ilé family house yìí ló ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti ṣe gbogbo oríire yìí ṣe rí pé family house dáa family house wa ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí kò ń ṣe ilé tá a lè rọ́ sẹ́yìn fa kò ń ṣe ilé tá a lè gbàgbé kò ń ṣe ilé tá a lè gbàgbé mo fẹ́ gba ibi tá à ń lọ kọ́bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n yà síbẹ̀ díẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe pàtàkì ẹ jẹ́ kí n gba gbogbo wa nímọ̀ràn gbogbo àwọn ọmọkùnrin inú tá a wá láti mọ̀lẹ́bí kan tàbáwọ̀ ọmọ obìnrin tá a ti jáde kúrò nílé ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbàgbé lé gbogbo ilé ní ń wó ló ti ń dàlàpà bá a bá rówó ẹ jẹ́ ká tún family house wa ṣe ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí ẹ jẹ́ àfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká tún kọ́ ká tún ṣe kó dùn wò èmi ò ní ẹ má kọ́lé síta yìí tẹ́ ẹ kọ́ òun gan ẹ tún kọ́ mi ọlọ́run ṣagbára ṣùgbọ́n ẹ má wò lè mọ̀lẹ́bí rẹ má jẹ́ ó parẹ́ ẹ má jẹ́ kó parun bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo tó bá lè òkè èèyàn dà láyé yìí mọ̀lẹ́bí wọ́n máa fi sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa èèyàn ẹ jẹ́ ká gbìyànjú sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ láti sọ fún ọmọlúwàbí tó bá dénú ẹ̀ á dodindi ẹ kú àbọ̀ you are welcome back to my channel. Now we want to talk about matrimonial home. If you so follow it from the back I've done about 10 parts, part 1, part 2, part 3, up to 10 parts pertaining to matrimonial home. Yeah, talking about different, what is used to happen in the family, within the family old. Yeah, but now we want to talk about me and my wife. Yeah, me and my wife. Èmi àti ìyàwó mi, me and my wife. That is what we want to discuss today. The major topic is matrimonial home. Subtopic under it is me and my wife. What are the advantages pertaining to me and my wife? What are the disadvantages pertaining to me and my wife? Those are the things we want to discuss about today. Can you see? Many of us, not to even say some, almost all of us are brought up in the family house. If you are not brought up in the family house, your father was brought up in your family house. Yeah, can you see? And when you look into the family house, some people, they were born in the family house, grow up in the family house, when about to marry, even they have done many things in the family house, many good things. The first car you buy, you are in the family house. The second car you buy, you are in the family house. You have done many things. Your education, right from the kindergarten to university level graduation. Can you see? You are in the family house. Everybody know you in the family house, which means the family house favor you. Your family house is good. All family houses are good. People living there are benefiting. People living there are greater in future. Can you see? All of them are good. They become somebody important in future. That is why I like family house. I cannot talk anything bad about family house. So what I'm trying to say today, we especially women, we have no actually for women, for females. When you grow, reach certain stage, and you are about to marry, compulsively you must have to marry. Your family cannot marry you. Yeah, you see your husband from another town or another village, you go away with him. You must even be living in your environment sef. Nobody object to it, but you can't live in your father's house again. You will pack out. You follow your man. You follow your honey or sweetheart, whatever you call yourselves. You follow yourself. There people will pray for you. The parents will pray for you. So that anywhere you are going, it will be a good land for you. It will be a good house for you. Wọ́n á ní wàá bí wẹ́rẹ́, wàá ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, wàá gbé òrèrè ṣe ń bẹ̀. You shall live long, you will born children there, shall do many good things there. That is the meaning. And it will be so. Our parents used to pray for us like that. But in some cases, why you see male child or male children, some when they grow up, when they reach the certain stage, they will take permission from their parents that my dad or mom, please, I don't want to stay here again. I'll get little money in my hand. I want to go and rent my own house outside. Some will tell their parents, they will give them permission. Some will say they have built one house. Grandpa will now tell them, where did you start? Daddy, yeah, it was just my friend that helped me. I don't even think the thing will be. And gradually, it has completed. Please, you follow me, go there tomorrow and pray. And some will tell their parents before doing it. But to tell the parents before doing it is the best. Can you see? When you yourself born your child child will tell you exactly before you do something. Though it's not bad at times. When you do something, depend on how the thing came. You understand? All are good. All we are praying for is to live there happily with good health and long life. So thank you. Later, there are some children. When they grow up, they take permission from their parents, say, this house I have not that I'm tired, but I want to be self-independent. I want to go and rent my own flat outside. I even rent one. He will take the parent there, they will pray over it, they will go there, pray for him. He started living on his own there. And there are some children, when they grow, reach the age of getting married, yeah, they've seen their honey. That is where exactly I am going. They have seen their honey. The wife have seen the husband have seen the wife. They have agreed with each other. Yeah, they have agreed, they love each other, they do everything in common. They start together and think, Honey, I can't live in that family house. So the wife is telling the husband. That is where it normally comes. We men, we don't normally think of saying we want to get out of the family house. Many of us don't ever think it. If at all it will come, that thinking will cross our mind, it will be within some, not many. Can you understand? Well, but when it gets to where you are about to marry, you see your fiancé, you see your sweetheart, then sweetheart is now telling you, dear, I can't live in that family house. So see all those buildings. Those buildings can collapse anytime. Say, stop that. Stop that. Don't say that again. My mother is inside. My mother is your mother. Our father is inside. Why should you be saying the building can collapse? It cannot collapse. If you are not interested in living in family house, let's talk about that one. Can you see? From what the girl even said, the honey said, the little money now, you remember say you're supposed to repair your family house. From there, if you go there and repair it for the parents. Now, we thank God. Person saying this now that the wife is now telling that she should go outside and build their own house, or they should go and rent apartment outside. He has agreed to the partner. He has totally agreed. Two of them has planned it. They bought a plot of land. They have erected the house. The house has been completed. Yeah. Some went out to rent a beautiful flat in the aim of say before we live for 2 or 3 years there, we construct our own. Then we pack out and go into our own. That is their aim. But where we are going exactly now, a male child is ready to get married to a beautiful wife. But the wife is now saying, honey, let me tell you, I have something important to tell you. The honey say what? I love you so much. And myself, I know. I say I love you. You are the only person I love in this world. The moment I saw you, since I saw you, you are the only person I have interest, I love. But whatever thing I like, you suppose allow me to like it. Honey will say what? You don't start again. That's your family house. I cannot stay there. And I don't want after the marriage to be complaining. That is why I am taking style systematically to tell you that house, I can't live inside. Let's build our own house. Or let's go and rent an apartment inside the town. So many of us used to agree. When we agree with our honey, then we'll go there. As you go there, we become husband and wife. That is what they call me and my wife. That is where I'm going. Me and my wife. Another life has started. When you are in the family house, when you are living with your parents, when you are living with your families and relatives there, when you are living with the neighbors surrounded you, with the same character, the same behaviors, you do in the same way. You follow each other to eat, you enter each other's compound. Can you see? When the wife now come, he said she doesn't like the family house to live in. Not that she hates your family house to demolish, no. But she's saying that I want two of us to stay outside the family house. You agree with her. And you know anything that woman says. Let me tell everybody. If your wife is requesting something from you, and she knows that you have it, if you can do it, you are still going to gain a lot. But if you refuse, you cannot do it, and she knows that you have the power, you are capable, you have enough money and good head to execute that project, and you say no, the house wouldn't be happy. Yes, things will not be good for two of you. Things will not go on in the way it's supposed to go. Let me say the fact as a man. But when you consider it, staying outside the family house is normal. Staying inside the family house is normal. All what you are praying for and fighting for is good health. Living in happiness. Living without quarrel. Living with great love. Can you see, when all these things are included, glory be to Almighty God, there's no cause for alarm. So staying outside the family house is not bad. You still go outside and learn. You can't just stay under your parents from A to Z. Yeah, you won't have brain. But when you stay outside with different type of people, different type of towns, you can be able to gain more knowledge to use your life. Can you see? When they are talking about Lagos, you have stayed in Lagos for 2 years, it will not be new. When they are talking about Igbo land, you have stayed in Igbo land these 5 years, it is not new. When they are talking about these Hausa people, you have stayed in the north about 8 years or 10 years there. It is not new. When they talk about Middle Belt, you have worked for there for almost 1.5 years or 2 years. Can you see now? So that area you have stayed now, you have gotten another enlightenment. Your brain has opened. It has wider than before. Because many things you have seen there, you have not seen it before in your area. And the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. The more you change the environment, the more you get to know different type of people. Can you see? The more you get to know different type of people. That is why it is important and very good that you should travel out. It is true. It is good to travel out. When you travel to another part of the country or another, or even outside country, you will gain more knowledge. You still have experience about the way they are doing at that particular area. Come compare to your area. So it is not bad to leave the family house and go outside. And once you go outside to live, you build your own house or you go and rent an apartment there, it doesn't mean that you cannot come to family house again. When they have anything important in the family house, you still come there to participate with them. When they have anything important in the family house, you come there and join them with your wife. You do at times you even leave your wife for there for 2 or 3 days. Can you see? So that is why it is good. That is why it is good to think on this our own. Yeah. Àkúàbọ̀, àkú atótónu. Gbogbo ìyànnàná tá à ń yànnàná náà ni wípé lábẹ́ ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí a tún wá ní àkọlé kékeré kan lábẹ́ rẹ̀. Èmi àtọkọ àtaya, tọkọtaya ló máa gbé. Me and my wife. Can you see? Tá bá wá wo abẹ́ èmi àti ìyàwó mi la jọ wà tọkọtaya. Kí ni àwọn àǹfààní tó wà níbẹ̀? Ibi à ń lọ gan nìyẹn o. Nísìnyí ẹ sọ pé family house kò wù yín mọ́. Kì í ṣe pé ẹ má débẹ̀ ẹ má sì mí gbọ́ o. Ẹ má sì mí gbọ́ rárá. Ẹni tó ní family house òun mọ̀ òun fẹ́ lọ rẹ́ǹtì ilé síta, òun ti fẹ́ lọ kọ́lé síta, bó ti kọ́lé síta òun fẹ́ lọ máa gbé bẹ̀. Kò kọ̀yìn sáà family rẹ̀ o. Kò kọ̀yìn sí wọn. Kò bú wọn. Kò dẹ̀ bù wọ́n kù. Wọ́n jọjọ́ mọ inú ẹbí yẹn náà ni. Even nǹkan títa bá tó dùn, ó tún lè mọ ẹlòmíì náà wá. Àbẹ́lòmíì náà tún lè lọ kí n bẹ̀ tán mọ̀ lọ tí wọ́n tún di kankan náà ń bẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ṣùgbọ́n tá a fẹ́ fàyọ́ ń bẹ̀ ni wípé ó ti kúrò nílé mọ̀lẹ́bí. Òun pẹ̀lú ìyàwó rẹ̀ wọ́n ti lọ dágbé nínú ilé tara wọn. Ó dáa gan. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ara ìlọsíwájú kan náà nìyẹn, ara oríire ni. Family house tó ń fẹ̀ sí ni. Torí ilé kíní tí wọ́n ń pè wọ́n. Ó yẹ tó lọ kọ́ mi síbòmí ilé kíní náà ó tún máa pè bẹ̀ náà. Ilé kíní ń pọ̀ sí ni. Family house ń pọ̀ sí ni. Ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí ń pọ̀ sí ni. Tá a bá wá wò ó, kí ni àwọn oríire, àwọn nǹkan rere tó dìrọ̀ mọ́ èmi àti ìyàwó mi, èmi àtọkọ mi lájọ ń gbé. A ti yọ kúrò nínú family house. A ti kúrò ní àárín wọn. A ti bọ́ síta. A ti wálé tiwa lọ. A ti lọ gbé bẹ́ẹ̀. A ti dá dúró lọ́tọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, tá a bá wá gbé ìyàwó dáadáa, ẹni tí ó kúrò nínú ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí tó lọ dágbé nìkan pẹ̀lú ìyàwó rẹ̀, tá a bá wò dáadáa, á ti jẹ́ni tó ti ní làákàyè. Á níbi tọ́jú orí rẹ̀ ti dé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, ó ti tó níyàwó. Ó ti tó máa gbóhun rere ṣe nílé ayé. Tá a bá wò dáadáa, á jẹ́ni tó ti parí gbogbo òwe rẹ̀ pátá, gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ tó fẹ́ kọ́, ẹ̀kọ́ tìwé ni, ẹ̀kọ́ sí ọwọ́ ni, ẹ̀kọ́ òwò ni, ó ti parí gbogbo ẹ̀. Ó ti dọ̀gá. Kódà ó ṣeé ṣe pé ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dáṣẹ́ tiẹ̀ sí láti ilé mọ̀lẹ́bí. Ṣùgbọ́n bó ṣe ń rí owó tó ń tuwó jọ, ìta ló kọ́lé tiẹ̀ sí. Sẹ́tígẹ́tà rí yẹn, bóyá bí ọdún kan, ọdún méjì, ọdún mẹ́ta, àbọ̀dún 5 gan ló fi tu owó yẹn jọ. Nílé mọ̀lẹ́bí ló ń gbé o. Kó wá tó di wípé ó bọ́ síta, ó lọ kọ́lé tiẹ̀. kódà àwọn míì gan tún wà tó jẹ́ wípé láti ìgbà wọn ti wà ní kékeré bíi secondary school náà ti rẹ́ǹtì ilé síta ni wọ́n ti ń gbé ta torí iléèwé tí wọ́n ń lọ kó lè tè máa dé iléèwé lásìkò iléèwé súnmọ́ bí ó jìnnà sílé rẹ̀ tàbí lóòdì kejì ló ti ń lọ iléèwé láti ibẹ̀ ló ti ń dágbé títí ó fi parí secondary school ó fi parí A-level institution rẹ̀ bódà ṣe parí kò padà sí family house mọ́ ibẹ̀ náà ló tún ń gbé lọ àbó tún change àdúgbò ó tún rẹ́ǹtì ilé síbòmíì ó ń bá a lọ nìyẹn títí òun náà ríyàwó tẹjọ fẹ́ fẹ́ra wọn ṣàgbọ́n náà ti kún lè mọ̀lẹ́bí ibi táwa ń lọ gan-an ládé yìí. You are welcome back to Master Baba's Comedy TV. What we are trying to say now, we have reached the point where we are going. Can you see a child brought up in the family house now reach a stage that he now consider himself to stay outside the family house, be living there? Maybe it was the true thought of his fiancée, his wife to be. The wife now say, I cannot stay with the family there. Oh. There always be quarrel. As some say, I cannot stay with the family. Oh. Anything you want to do, they will be complaining. There are many different type of talks. At the end of the day, the husband accepted for the wife. They rent their house at in the town. Or they build their house inside the town, get out of the family house. Can you see? So now, before somebody can do that one, say you are going outside to build your own house. You are going outside to rent your own apartment. You are going outside to rent your own room there, be staying there. If you should check very well, it should be a certain somebody. Somebody that has matured enough to stay alone. Somebody that has matured enough to be able to marry wife on his own. Can you see? Somebody that is mature enough to control his wife and himself, to have plan together, to join together as one and make themselves to be one and plan for their lives. Can you see? And plan for the life of their own family, parents too. Because when you grow, reach a stage, your parents are old, you are the one to take good care of them. So that when you are old too, your children will take good care of you. Can you see? It is a good plan. Even the parents will always be praying for them, for you getting that knowledge. Yeah. The parents will be very, very happy because when you stay under parents are feeding you till the age of 45, 50. They won't be happy, but they cannot tell you. But one day, you just call your mom, you call your dad. At the age of 25, when you have finished your A-level, finish every, Dad, please, I have got an apartment outside. I have to be staying there with my honey. Can you see? The parents are very happy. Because you have removed your own expenses from the parent neck. Yeah. Now the parent now believe you are totally become a strong man now, a real man, a real male that can take care of himself at the same time take of another person as wife, even take care of the junior ones. The parent will be very, very happy. They will not object into that, into your opinion. And they are ready to support you to any length to get the house in the particular area you want. Maybe you see a house, they are doubting, they say you can call your parent, call guarantor. Your parent will follow you there, they will be your guarantor. And once they see them, they know they are good people, they will give it to you. Can you see? That is why it is good to behave well right from the youth. Don't do anything bad. Let people know you with good character because of tomorrow. You might not need help from anybody today. It may be tomorrow. But when you spoil yourself today, when you need help tomorrow, nobody will assist you. Nobody will follow you there. Yeah. So now, the child have acquired a flat, or possibly he has built his own building inside the town, out of the family house, and the parents support. They pray over it. They love two of them. They want two of them to live together. Can you see? As couple, as their children. Now, we have reached where we are going. It is good to be a couple. It is good to have a good girl, beautiful girl to marry. And also it is good to have an handsome guy, very cool, gentle guy to marry. Nothing bad there. All are well, all are good. But now, you are out of the family house, staying alone. That is where we are going now. What are the challenges? What are the challenges likely to be coming out? What are the problems to face? You are no more living in the family house. You are living together with your wife. And anywhere you have something that is facing you. You have something that you face. Know how challenges must come. That is why exactly we are going now. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí channel yìí, àti débi tá à ń lọ gan. Nísìnyìí wọ́n ti gbà yín lọ́wọ́ òbí. Ipá àwọn fẹ́ máa lọ dágbé, wọ́n ti kọ́lé tí wọ́n ti parí rẹ̀, wọ́n fẹ́ǹsì ẹ̀, wọ́n ti kùn ún, kódà wọ́n ra mọ́tò. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe ringede wọ́n máa wo òbí wọn débẹ̀, wọ́n ṣàdúrà sí inú àwọn òbí wọn dùn. Òbí kìíní òbí kejì wọ́n ní kankan náà níwá àwọn ti di kankan náà torí tiwọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìwà wọn, ìṣesí wọn, ọ̀rọ̀ wọn, gbogbo ìrìn àjò wọn ó papọ̀ mọ́ra wọn, gbogbo wọn ti di mọ̀lẹ́bí kan. Àwọn ti sìn wọ́n dáàyè kan, wọ́n ti padà sílé tiwọn. Nísìn àwọn méjèèjì tí wọ́n wá ń dágbé, tí wọ́n ti kọ́lé, tí wọ́n ti ń dágbé lọ́kọ àtìyàwó. Àwọn ìṣòro wo ni wọ́n bá pàdé? Àwọn nǹkan ìdùnnú wo ni wọ́n bá pàdé? Ṣé rí wípé gbogbo ọgbà mẹ̀sọ̀mẹ̀sọ báyìí? But àkọ́kọ́ ká tó máa lọ, àwọn ohun rere wo ló lè máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn? Olùkọ́ máa gbéyàwó. You are welcome back again. This the points we want to talk about me and my wife. Now we want to talk about the advantage of staying alone as me and my wife. What are the merits that are there? What are the advantages that are there? What is the benefit of being a couple living together alone without anybody staying with them? That is me and my wife. It's very, very sweet. Me and my wife. Yeah, I'm coming. So number one point that is we have in hand now is only two of them inside the building. Only two. Can you see? Only two of them are inside. Nobody is with them again. That is number one. So whenever the husband is around, if the wife travel, the husband will know that he is the only one inside. Anywhere he put the soap, that is where he's going to meet it. Anywhere when he cook finish, he put the food down inside the kitchen or inside anywhere inside the house, that is where he is going to meet it. It is only him inside. And at the same time, likewise the wife too. And if it is two of them inside, the wife leave money on the table. He did not see it again. I just take assumption. Maybe he just carelessly leave the money. And the wife just took it and the husband took it and keep it. She knows that there are not more than two inside. So far she is sure that this is where he put the money. It is only husband she is going to ask. Can you see? He cannot go outside and be asking another people. It cause quarrel. That is why I say it is only two people inside. That is number one advantage. They can be able to monitor themselves. Once anything happen to one will know that the other person is around to assist him. There are only two. And if there is anything you want just to somebody to advise him, he cannot call any other one than his or her partner. That is why I say there are only two under the roof. That is number one point. Number two, food management. Yeah, there are only two inside. There are only two. The husband bought food stuff inside the kitchen, inside the store. They are cooking, eating, maintaining themselves. Where only two people are staying together, you can be able to manage your food very well. Sincerely speaking, you must be able to manage your food very well. You have known the measurements. You have known the measurement. No need of wasting the food because the people are not many. And if people are many, women may mistakenly at times cook over or cook below the number of the people they want to eat. Problem shoot out. They have to recook again. But in case of only two, I know we want to eat rice today. I will eat half a tin or a full tin of rice. I will take. The husband said we take, that is two. There's no mistake in that one. So the meat inside the house, can you see they have about 100 meats inside. When wife take one, the husband take one. Can you see? They can only be managing it. They can be managing it, easy to manage. All their food stuff will last. Anything they buy, they will see the thing managed very, very well. It will reach them to the time they want, even more than that, because they are only two. Even at times, when they have little food in the house, and maybe they are working, they are salary earners, and they believe they will pay them today, they did not pay them. They say it is next week again, and the little food that remain cannot carry them a week. They know the way to squeeze themselves. They know the way to manage the food so that it will reach for a week. They will not go and borrow money again. Can you see? They will not be going outside and be find one way or the other to collect food on credit, because they are two. They must be able to manage their food in a way that it will satisfy them. And they will use it in a way to make the two of them happy. So that is number 2. Number 3, no gossip. No gossip. Where only two people stay under the same roof. Only 2 people inside. Anything they want to talk, it is 2 of them that will talk. There's no third party there. They are not up to 3 or 4. Where people reach like 3, 4, 5 or more than that, one will come tell this one, another one, tell this one, another different story. Before you know what is going on, the trouble will shoot out. But in case of only 2 people, no gossip. They follow themselves to talk the truth. They love each other. That is why they are staying together. That is why they prefer to stay together till the end of their life as husband and wife. Can you see it? So that love makes them to believe in themselves. They will never talk lies to each other. They will be plain to each other. No gossip. That is number 3. Number 4. Less trouble from their family, each family. From their in-laws, there will be less trouble. What do I mean by this? Assuming they are living, 2 of them are living in the family house. Maybe the husband is working in the poultry, or the wife is working in the poultry. They now gave them free of charge a full chicken, like 6 pieces. They take it home, they put inside the fridge. The woman now take a complete chicken, frying it outside, inside the family house. So now, the wife now brought 2 complete chicken outside, frying it. As if she's frying, cooking, almost eat half of a chicken. And they are watching her. The trouble will shoot out inside the family house. Merely bringing out the chicken itself is a problem. Some people will say, where do you get the chicken? Why can't you buy fish? Fish are plenty, instead of using huge amount of money to buy chicken. Can you see? A chicken now is almost 15,000 for one. And this is 2 chicken, 30,000. So you are using 30,000 naira to buy food or meat that you just take for 2 days. You this woman, you are not good at all. If at all your husband doesn't get sense, if at all you spend lavishly, and you are a good woman, you supposed to control your husband. You supposed to tell your husband, say, this thing you carry come home, this one is too much for us. Return it, go and buy fish, come. Go and buy fish. 300 naira on will do 2 of us for 4 days. Now, this is a rainy season. Fish are plenty. If you go to market now, buy 200 naira fish. 1 week, 2 of you cannot finish it. You this woman, and you are a new wife. If care is not taken, you will not allow your husband to build a house. See the first step, see the way you started your life with your husband. You know village woman, you know family house woman, different woman with different character. They say, Mama Senabu, come. Mama Franca, come, come see her. Come see, especially if the mother to the father is around. That one, now you go wash, pata. Say, yeah, Rebecca, come. Something where I never see since I was born. I don't see am today. See this new wife oh, see am. I know her father very well. In father me I know am. In father I know am well. I know im mama before they even know themselves marry. Since this woman, im mama, im papa, since dem born there, in their family they never see money buy chicken each. Come see this one, 2 chicken. Eh? 130,000, 60,000 for chicken wey you go just take for 3 or 4 days. If you allow this one to continue like this, e no go allow our pikin make him see money give us o. Na for im presence dem go dey talk am. Atu see am. So tey as dem dey talk am so, na so dem go send the go call village head come or the family head. Go call papa come. The wife wan pack. They say leave am there. No pack anything. Just leave am like that. Leave am. As dem dey talk am, na so the husband dey come back from the work. The husband come in and say, you this stupid person, just stay like that. He say, wetin happen? Shut up your mouth. This goat wey you carry come house, you no go allow am stay here. You with this one, na we go drive am away. Na true talk we tell you. True talk we tell you. Na we go drive am. Me I don dey look am since you marry am. The day one day you come wey you go carry something carton like this, they say na 5 alive. Na for im hand I know 5 alive. They say only one pack is 15,000. Na so this guy carry am for hand dey drink am so tey finish am. I just dey take side dey look am since that day now I don dey watch am. Say this one go marry my pikin. Na so the mama begin dey shake. This thing turn to another thing. E don turn to another thing. The matter wey you think say na small thing, e don begin dey wide. All the neighbors don begin dey gather. They don begin dey gather. The family head come say, Mama Abigail, wetin dey happen? Say say na least you train us. The family head go say wetin happen? Say see the ground. The papa see the ground. Say hey, chicken, where you see chicken? You na wan do marriage ceremony? Chicken, I don take my eye see chicken now so pass 15 years. Where you see chicken? Say they come dance us for that side. Na so we see am o, Baba. Baba, na so we see am. When they wan do am finish now, na so the mama for the husband just make perere, he enter the room, open the freezer, see another twin inside. Na so he shout, hey, everybody come see o, come see o. They even think say na the body dey inside the freezer. People dey surprised. Wetin dey happen? Wetin dey happen? Na so everybody begin dey put eye for inside freezer. They come see another big chicken too dey there. E big pass the one wey dey outside. Everybody begin dey serve for family. Say hey, trouble don enter, wahala don enter. Everybody come see am. Everybody come see am o. Na so mama begin dey shout, dey shake. Before you know wetin, e don send for papa. Papa wey dey for village, another village, go farm. Oya, e don cover of him pikin. Carry bicycle go call papa come. Go call papa come. Before 30 minutes, papa don come. He don come with im friends wey dem dey farm together. Papa even think say somebody die for her because they tell am say make him dey come. Na. Na so papa begin dey ride bicycle dey come. He reach house. Mama, Abigail, wetin dey happen? Say come see ground. The papa see ground. Say na who carry this one come? He say he don pass 30 years wey he take im eye see chicken complete one like this. Where dem see am? They say na your pikin. He buy am come 30,000 one. He buy 2. Na 2 we see for here. Now God will say make I just enter go check the freezer. As I enter open the freezer, I come see 2 big ones inside. Baba dem shout, the money don finish o. This one don collect our pikin money. Our pikin money finish. This is wetin this one go dey chop. I think see am. This one, he don show us. Everybody don take eye see am. New wife see am. Since they marry me, they tell you as a mama to your husband, since they marry me come this house, I dey young pass you. My husband never buy food rat give me say make I cook. Mistakenly, if our trap catch for farm, e go bring am, and we no dey take am alone. Na share, we go share am. Mama Ngozi abi say Mama Ngozi say yes. Even the last one wey your husband come, wey your husband bin come from farm, na 6 family house na im share am, na im be oya. This that big rat inside bush. He say na 6 family house na dem share am when dem roast am finish. Only one person go chop, only one family. That family, everybody begin dey shout. The wife sef say she know say she don enter big wahala. Nobody tell am. He take him eye see am korokoro. Nobody tell am. He know say he don enter pepper soup. He don enter pepper soup. Everybody begin dey watch am. The whole village don gather. Before we talk wetin, they don go tell Obi, I mean the village head, they don go tell am. They say make dem carry am come. Na so they come carry am, carry the lady, carry the 2 chicken. All people follow am go palace. No be small case o. No be small case. They say he wan spoil the village. They say he wan spoil the village. How you small girl? Which day dem born your mama sef? You go buy 2 chicken. You say make your husband go buy 2 chicken come. You no even do am small. You still buy another 2 extra put for inside fridge. The Obi sef come tell am say as him be king Oba for this village, e don pass 15 years wey he chop chicken. How manage you take see am? So how wey all this thing wey we dey talk, so na the problem. That is the problem that normally arise. Those are the little problems that used to come when a couple, civilized couple, understandable couple, living inside the family house, family compound. Can you see? But to say they are living alone outside, they stay outside, they rent their own house, they build their own apartment. If they are doing this kind of thing, nobody will know. That is one of the advantages that is there. You can take anything you like inside your house. You can drink anything you like inside your room, inside your house, even within your fence. You can make party anytime. You call your friend inside, you lock the gate. Nobody will know what is going on inside your sitting room. That is why many of these our now a new generation couples prefer to stay outside the family house. This is one of the great points, great advantage, great issue that make many will just stand, especially women, say no, I can't stay in the family unless you not marry again. No matter what you tell the lady, she will not agree for you. She will not agree with you. You want me to become your wife? You want me to stay in your family house? No. Because she herself has already know what is happening in their own family house too. This kind of thing we have just said now has happened in their own family too. So there's nothing you can use to confuse her. You have to stay outside if you want to marry her. That's another good point. Number 5, no fighting or quarreling within the couple. Yeah, when you newly see each other, you see each other new. There is real love inside the wife to her husband. There is real love inside the husband mind to her wife, to his wife. Can you see? Equation balance. 2 of them love each other very well. They are ready to stay with each other till the end of their life. Can you see? This is what they call real love, real interest. Good emotion with each other, good passion to each other. Can you see? When something happened newly, you forget your heart did not even see any mistake in each one. Where there is real love and they are newly married, no matter what one do, the other one will just be looking as if there's no any mistake. So no fighting, no quarrel. When they newly marry, each one of them will likely to endure, to tolerate. Yeah, in a newly married couples, each one of them their mind will come down for each other. Once this one do mistake, before the wife he has offended, no, he has apologized. Once he has offended the wife, before anything, she has apologized to the husband. Can you see? Everything now will now be going smoothly. No wahala, no trouble, no quarreling. Things will be working for them fine in their own house. Can you see? That is another important of staying alone. You are secluded to your own family house. Two of you, you and your wife are staying in an apartment out of your family house. Can you see? It is very, very good. Number six, well understanding and tolerance. Yeah, when they are newly see each other, they marry, they newly park into their house, there will be real understanding. They will understand each other very well. And there will be tolerance with each other. Yeah, they newly marry, and each will be guiding in order for them to guide the marriage very well. So that people will not be saying, you that just married today, the second day now you started quarreling, there's misunderstanding, quarreling. Can you see? They will likely to guide all those areas too. Even any troublesome among them will not show it that particular time. Can you see? It used to happen like that. You are still coming to that one where the wife will be called cruel, very, very stubborn, the husband will be gentle. And at the same time where we see the wife gentle and you see the husband very, very wicked, we are coming to that one. But in this case, both of them are gentle, tolerant, and understanding each other very well. Yeah, it's one of the advantages. Number 7, the two of them have great plan in their mind. In fact, they use hand to rub hand. They join hands together to make a good plan. Yeah, they have built their own house. They will still be planning if they have not get car. That is right. They will be planning for each other to get car. They will be planning for each other to get children. They will be planning for many things, even to promote in their education too, because education has no limit. You have to be going to course, different type of courses. When a couple marry and they have good plan, they will plan for all these things. Their family will be growing up. Before 2, 3, 4, 5 years, things are begin to change into better for them, better than before. That is another good plan for the family. Number 8, full happiness, complete happiness in the household, within the family. Can you see the husband that love each other, husband and wife, that love each other to the extent of staying together? They build their own house, now get out of the family house, staying together in their own flat. You see, there will be real happiness for them. Full happiness. They will be happy all the time. They will be giving glory to Almighty God for joining them together as one, at the same time for giving them new house. A new completed house which they are living now. Then apart from this house, I know in their mind they will still be planning for another good things with happiness. And the people used to talk it, our elders used to say it, if there is happiness, there is everything in life. Wherever there is happiness, there is growth. Yeah, there will be an improvement there. The progress will be there. That is another good point too. Number 9, at this particular time, they will always be obeying to each other. Whatever each one say, the other one will follow it. So far is good. And no one will think of anything bad among them. Yeah, they will take to each one instruction. When this one advise say, oh, today, say we watch TV, we watch screen yesterday, we late before we sleep. Let's sleep quickly today because of the good health. The other one will take to the advice. And at the same time, when the wife give another advice tomorrow, the husband side will follow it because they are two inside. No one else is among them. Whatever the wife like, the husband will follow her to like it. And at the same time, whatever thing the husband love, the wife side will follow her husband to love it too. That is another good point. Yeah. Number 10, no too many friends, or there's no friends at all. It used to happen at times. I've seen it. Where husband and wife first marry. In fact, I found from those their families that used to come and greet them, they have no any close friend. Two of them. Wife is a friend to the husband, while the husband is a friend to the wife. That was the way they started. This one will allow them to study each other very well, to know each other's character very well. Because the life you are using before that during the courtship is totally different from when you are married. Yeah. During the courtship, you are moving with different type of friends. Yeah, at times when you are coming to greet your fiancé, you go with your friends, many friends. But now you have married, you are working. Yeah, there is less time for you even to cook. You find it difficult at times. Before you come back from the work, at times you are tired, your husband used to help you. You used to help each other. That is hard, and that is why things are moving well. But to say you have plenty friends, one will be complaining, you are too lazy, you are do this one, and she knows it's true that you are overworked today. Instead of she to be encouraging you to cook, she will be saying it in another way that will even implicate you in front of your husband. Say this one is too lazy, be saying it in form of joke. And she will be using one way or the other to scatter the family. But now, it is only two of you. No many friends or no friends at all. So your husband is your friend, your wife is your friend. That is another point that bring progress into the family too, because there will be no wani, there will be no gossip, no igbati. At least here. Number 11, good respect and honor in the family. Yeah, good respect and honor will be there. They love each other, they marry each other. Immediately, God bless them, they build their own house. They are living inside in their own house. The respect will be there. The honor will be there for them. Those people around them will give them respect. Even they themselves will give themselves respect because they have their age mate that they are still living in their family house with their wife and husband. Can you see? It is not that they have power or they are more or better than the others before Almighty God has given them that. Therefore, the honor and the respect will be there for them. You cannot just tackle them anyhow, say anything pertaining to them anyhow. They have to respect themselves, and also the way you respect yourself, people will respect you too. Number 12, having nice time with each other. I mean the husband and wife. They are the only one inside. You should understand. Yeah, they can have nice time at any time, anywhere inside the house. They are the owner of the house. They are the only one living inside. Can you see? That is a great opportunity. That is a great opportunity, a great advantage to two of them. Therefore, nice time will always come at any fucking time. They will always be happy with themselves. They can do whatever with themselves at any time so far they are not at work and are not going to work that particular time. They can have any nice time. They can go out together and do anything they like. They can go to club, they can go to beach, they can go to cinema, they can go to stadium, etc., etc. They may even walk around the town and see what is going on in the town, two of them. Can you see if they have car, they go with the car, and if they don't prefer to go with the car, they can move with legs too. So that is why I say, being a husband and wife, they can have a nice time anytime they have. That is a good another point again. Number 13, hardworking and diligent to their work. Yeah, as a happy couple that newly married, newly build their own house under their roof. Yeah, they will be hardworking because they are hardworking before they are managed to build their own house and finish it. They are very, very hardworking before, and our elders used to say, behind a successful man, there must always be a good woman. That is what they used to say. Yeah. Even there is a musician that sung it. He said, behind a successful man, there must be a woman in one song. I think you can hear it. That is one of our musicians, Yoruba musician. He said, behind a successful man, yeah, there must be a woman in one song. Can you understand? He said, behind a successful man, there must always be a good woman behind. That is what everybody used to say. You see it? So both of them will be hardworking and diligent to their work because they really understand each other and they have started doing good things in their life. They won't like to stop it. They will be hard joining the first one, hard joining the second one. That's how the life will continue. They will be producing or be doing anything good in their life. That is another advantage in the new family home. People staying outside the family. Yeah. Number 14, living secluded. Living secluded. What do I mean by this? When husband and wife, they're supposed to stay in the family house of a man. Staying there, his room is there, or his room and parlor is there, or complete building is there. Now the wife now give advice, or the husband give advice, or two of them now agree that we don't want to stay in the family house. We want to go and build our own house inside the town. Both agree to each other. They told their family, and the family agreed, their parents. They now build their own in support of their parents. They now do their marriage, they park into their new house, even buy new cars there. Can you see? Yeah, it is a good plan. It is a good plan. So, they are living secluded. They are out of our own family house. Now go out of their family house and go inside the town, buy a pieces of land there and build their own personal house there, living alone there. Can you see? They are secluded to the family. They are no more living with the family. They've been staying alone in another place. That is the meaning. That it is part of life. It is part of progress in life because the family house is still extending. When another one go out and build his own house again, the family house is extending. Yeah, it's becoming great again. That is another good point again. Number 15, flamboyant life for the couple, for the family. Flamboyant life for the family. What do I mean by this? You know, I've said it earlier. Where a couple stay in the family house, bought chicken or giving them chicken free of charge at their working place, but their family will not agree. They will not even believe that in your working place they give you 2 complete chicken or 4 complete chicken. It is a lie. You use your money to buy it and it is your wife that forced you to buy it because we don't brought you up with that kind of character. The problem has arisen. Can you see? But when you are living alone, when you are staying alone with your wife inside your own flat, either you rent it or you build it by yourself. Can you see? You can live a flamboyant life. You can buy a complete goat, pieces it, put it inside your freezer. You can finish it in 2 days or 3 days. Nobody will know. So far, it is good for your health. Can you see? Do it in a way to eat it and not affect your health. So what I'm trying to mean is that you can buy a complete chicken and take the whole complete chicken as food in your own under the roof of your house, in your own particular house. Whereas it is only 2 of you living there, nobody is living with you there, unless you tell people outside. If you don't tell anybody, nobody will know. Even there are some people you will tell, they may not believe it. Some people will be saying maybe you are just using it to make mouth. You can buy a complete goat. You slaughter it, you pieces it, you cook it, you fry it, you keep it inside your kitchen. Be taking it little by little. You cannot do that in the family house. And once you do it, you are bringing problem to your own family. Those are the areas. So staying alone, secluded in an area far away from the house is a benefit advantage for the couple at times. You can be able to take exactly what your mind asks you to take. You can eat any food, no matter how cost it is. You can go to all these supermarkets You can go to all these all these companies selling different type of food. I don't want to mention any. So you can go there. You can buy food of 10,000 naira a plate, 5,000 naira a plate. You take it in your own flat. Nobody will blame you. Nobody will talk to you. Nobody will report you. Nobody even complain about you. Nobody will know. That is another good advantage. We have many points. When we say we should be saying, this is the only one I write for myself. But you people watching me, you my subscribers, you have a greater brain past me. You can still form another one. Another one's even better than this one. You can see how to join them and you can follow it at all. It will be an advantage for us. Can you see? So, by all these points, you can see that a woman, a wife, a fiancé, a lover to the husband, if many of them say under must, they will not stay in the family house. Can you see the reason? It is true. It is true. They are saying the truth. When the wife say no, or a girl you want to marry say no, if you want to marry me, you cannot stay here. I'm telling you the truth. Unless we go and rent our own personal house outside, we go away from this family totally. Not that we hate them. We'll be coming here to visit them, to give them something. They will be coming to us to visit us. But for staying there, she cannot stay there. And when you have your own permanent house outside, you bought a complete sheep or goat, you kill it, you slaughter it, they pieces it for you, you fry, you cook, you keep them inside your freezer, you lock it. Anytime you have visitor, you know that you have visitor, you lock where you're supposed to lock. All your drawers, you lock it up. Nobody, they are free to go there, but nobody will go there and see it open. Where is the key? You begin to define key up and down. I don't know if where I put this. Only where do you put the key? The key is not with me. Let me you hold the key the other time. No, let me check. That is how you be looking for that key till they will go. Because some will come in order to see the inside your containers so that they will know what to tell the other people in the village or in the family house. Can you see? That is why it is good to have a good wife. That is why it's better to live in a good way. That is why it is good to understand each other. It is an advice. It is good to love each other to the last extent. It is good to trust in each other. It is good to have belief in one another. When you are not around, somebody tell you your wife like this, your husband like this, you say, no, I trust my husband. Yeah, and true, you trust your husband who came to you. That person came to bring life for you. But so far you did not allow him or her, you will carry your hammer, as I used to say, as he come out, as he bring out the head, you knock the head, you put the hammer on top. Next time he or she will not come back again, and he or she will tell the others, don't go there, trouble dey there. Can you see? But when you are saying your secret outside in front of your neighbors, it's not good. It's an advice. Anything that you're supposed to keep inwardly, it should be. Anything within the husband have to be in your mind. And don't say because you have visitor, you are the owner of the house, go inside and be bringing valuable things inside the sitting room. Or you take your visitors, enter inside your room or your secret rooms or your drawers, begin to show them all. It's not good. It's not good. They will invite thief come. They themselves may come in form of thief. One will be disturbing you, carry you to the kitchen. The others will be opening your wardrobe. They will be removing your gold. Yeah, I don't trust anybody. Oh, I'm telling you the truth. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust anybody. So when you leave some people inside the room with your drawers open and valuable things inside, can you see? You leave them inside your room. You left all your wardrobes open, and you are inside the sitting room talking with your husband or talking with other people. Many things will happen before you realize. It will be the day you need that particular thing before you remember. Maybe there's a gold wristwatch your husband bought for you, or you yourself work, you bought it, millions of dollars, you kept it inside the drawer, you left all these visitors, unnecessary visitors, you left them inside your room. You left your drawer open, or you put the key by the mouth, you lock it really, but you put the key by the mouth, you did not remove it. Before you know what they've calculated you, they've opened it immediately, remove that wristwatch, keep it somewhere. They go away with it. They carted it away with it. Before you will really realize, when the ceremony comes, you want to use that wristwatch, you go there, you will not find it again. Then you will now be putting blame on your husband. Maybe it's your husband that remove it. If it's his husband now, you will be putting blame on your wife, that is your wife that opened the drawer. You are only the one enter. But do you remember the day you allow people to enter? I am not saying you should be driving people away. You get the type of people you're supposed to allow out of the sitting room to the anywhere inside your flat. All your visitors have to stay in the sitting room or on the veranda. I'm telling you the truth. So if it is compulsory, you take some enter, you must monitor their movement. Yeah, they must have to go out before you go out. You must have to enter first before they enter and meet you there. You see that logic? You want to enter your room now, you now put visitor many ahead, you are now coming in the back, and the door is open. Those in the front can pick anything and hide it under their bag. You do finish, they go out. At the end of the day, you'll be looking for that thing. You'll be thinking it's your wife or your husband. But when you first enter the room, they enter, follow you. You do what you want to do, the discussion you want to do. You are taking your eyes to monitor everybody. You stay in a way. You stay in a position to see all of them, to see their movement, to see the way they sit or stand. You will not put yourself at the back where all of them will cover you. And if that condition happens, you have locked all your wardrobes, all your drawers, everything is supposed to lock. You have locked it, and nothing you put on the table, person can take away. Unless person want to carry your, maybe your big holding the television you put on the table. If they want to carry, it's not easy. So something that you know that person can just carry and hide, nothing is outside. And the drawer you get is very, very strong. You put better key inside. And don't build the habit of keeping the key by the mouth of the drawer after locking or after opening. You forget it there. It's not good. It's a bad habit. Many people don't know. You believe you are the owner of your house. You are the only one there with your husband. But a day is coming, you may not even be around your husband. Compulsively, the visitor will enter. Necessary visitor will enter. Out of them, there is thief. You left all your wardrobes, all your drawers, the freezer, you leave them open, you put the key by the mouth. The time where you don't supposed to put the key. When these visitors came, unknowingly, your husband went outside. Your husband went outside, inside the car. Before he come back, many things has happened inside the house. And you are not in the house that particular time. Before you know what, till the day you want to use those things, you will remember them. You will check them, you will not see them again. So living in a flat, you have to live with sense. I am talking this thing from experience. I have used about 3 or 4 flats. I know the way I use them. Even some houses in some states. I stay in one state in Nigeria. I don't want to mention it. If at all I stay by my dormant, I will lock the door, put the key in my pocket. I stay by the entrance of my door. I will first lock it, put the key in my pocket. Because as we are talking, you may likely to receive call that will just go outside. Network is not good. Before you know, you have gone out and you leave about 2 people by your dormant. Before you come back, they've entered your room, pick something, close the door back. You may not even make them again there. They say you want to go and receive, you want to be staying in your dormant. You have gone. And they've entered your house, pick something out. So living in the flat, guys have to get common sense. Yeah, it is people that came to visit you that will know the secret by inside your flat. If care is not taken, and they can set you up at any time. It's a secret. You get any valuable things like real gold, silver, bronze. You just by mistake have all these things. By luck, get all these things, which you are taking out sometimes to bring out in money for you, big money. Maybe it's your friend from abroad just carry it and gave you. Now, you will invite people inside your house. You will invite different people you do not know inside your flat. You now leave all the doors of this drawer, everything, wardrobe empty. You leave the door, you leave the key there, you open it down. All these things by system, when they see, they may not see chance to take it away, but in fact, armed robber come one day. Immediately, the armed robber will enter there, or they report you to SSS, police. I'm telling you, they will come and search your house. Where do you get all these valuable things? What is your work? How managed you are able to get all these things? Trouble and shootout. Yes, because person that gave you this thing gave you to help you. Whenever you need money, take hammer and break small. Take it outside to fetch you like 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. That is how you are using it little by little to solve all your family problems. Can you see? And your friend living abroad that gave you this thing, doesn't steal it. That thing is common in their own area. He just brought this for you. Say, this is a good friend from olden days. You have helped this guy in some one way or the other to go abroad, but you have forgotten. So when this man come back, bring one big stone for you, you know, he said you should look the stone, say you do not know the meaning. So anytime you need money, just take hammer, break small, just small like this, break it, take it to social market. But this little one, I show you the sample, this little one will cost you nothing less than 10 million. You did not believe it. The first day you took small, not even read the one they show you, you took it to the market, they gave you 7 million. From there, you know that this stone is valuable. You did not know where your friend get this thing, but he brought it from abroad. You did not steal it. It's common in their own area. He brought it for you because of the help you have given him in the past. Now, this thing has put you in trouble because of carelessness in handling the property. I just use that one as a sample. Just relate it into anything. Your room, your drawers, your wardrobe, your ecolag, all this your handbag, the key have to be there locked. Always. Yes, always. You pack the whole key together, or you know the way to arrange them, so that when you are looking for wardrobe key, you know where to go. When you are looking for this one, you keep them where person will not even expect, will not even go there at all. You keep them in a very, very safe place. Whenever you need them, that one will be carrying with your trousers or your skirt, you carry them all and down. That one self, you shouldn't leave it on the ground. Especially this one happen to many women. Ladies, girls, when they carry that their bag, there are some valuable things inside. They may just drop it anywhere. Some are using 1 million naira phone, 2, 3 days inside. It's inside. When they carry this bag, they'll just drop it any day and say, I want to go and buy chewing-gum there. Because of chewing-gum, you leave millions of things inside your bag and go. Before you come back, they will remove some things there you will not know. And or the hurry you come, or the hurry you went. When you now reach home, now you'll be catching another person as a thief. Can you see? You're supposed to know the way you monitor, the way you arrange all your things. The way you maneuver your way when you get visitors, you're supposed to know. So can you see? So ẹ̀jẹ̀ bá bínú nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ̀yin àwa tá a jẹ́ Yorùbá tí a gbọ́ òyìnbó bí tèmi tí a gbọ́ púpọ̀, mo fi Ọlọ́run bá mo fi bẹ̀ yín ẹ káàbọ̀ sí Master Barbers Comedy TV. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọkọ àti ìyàwó là ń sọ, me and my wife. Ètò dìrọ̀ mọ́ ó pọ̀ gan táwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn wa wọn kì í ṣàkíyèsí rẹ̀. Kó tó di pé o lè kú ò lábẹ́ àwọn òbí ẹ pé mo fẹ́ lọ dágbé ibi ilé tèmi, ìwọ ló lówó lòótọ́ tó fi kọ́lé ẹ. Ọlọ́run fún ẹ lọ́gbọ́n, Ọlọ́run fún ẹ láàpẹ́, Ọlọ́run fún ẹ lóye, Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ bùkún ẹ ló fi rí lé yẹn kọ́. Bọ̀ wọ́n láti kọ́lé kò ṣòro, ọ̀pọ̀ ọgbọ́n tá máa fi gbénu rẹ̀ tàbí ní sẹ́wọ̀n. Ilé téèyàn kọ́ ń gbá mi tí yẹn ń gbénu rẹ̀ tẹ́ ìgbénu rẹ̀ ó lè gbé lómi ìdẹ́wọ̀n. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó o bá mọ ilé yẹn lò, tó o mọ àwọn dúkìá yẹn lò, ìyẹn lè ṣòfò ńbẹ̀ o. O lè dídí onílé. Àwọn tó fẹ́ gba ilé yẹn mọ́ yẹn lọ́wọ́ gan indirectly tó tún máa ràn yẹn lọ́wọ́, wọ́n lè work yẹn out. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a ti sọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ níbi àwọn programs wa tá a ti ṣe sẹ́yìn, ìgbà fídíò tá a ti ṣe, bọ̀ eléyà tún láàyè wa. Tó o bá ti ní fúláàtì tiẹ̀ tó ń gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ àbọ̀ rẹ́ǹtì ẹ̀ ni, kò ń ṣe gbogbo kọ́kọ́rọ́ là máa ń kó sójú ọ̀nà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ fún ẹ, gbogbo kọ́kọ́rọ́ inú ilé pátá má jẹ́ kí kọ́kọ́rọ́ kankan wà lẹ́nu ilẹ̀kùn. Àwọn míì á fi kọ́kọ́rọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan sẹ́nu ilẹ̀kùn, wọ́n wá filẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, ó lè wà lọ́dún kọdún méjì bẹ́ẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ tilẹ̀kùn wọ́n tì wọ́n tún sí wọ́n filẹ̀ ń bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ dáa. Àwọn ọ̀tá ò ti máa yọ kọ́kọ́rọ́ yẹn lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ táwọn ọmọ calculator tó máa lẹ̀ mọ́ ọṣẹ. Wọ́n ti ní duplicate gbogbo kọ́kọ́rọ́ tó ní ilé yẹn, wọ́n ti ní lọ́wọ́, àwọn ti rọ́. wọ́n dẹ̀ máa mú wálé ọkọ̀ kan tí wọ́n wá kí ẹ wọ́n fi style test ẹ̀ táàmù tí wọ́n lọ wẹ̀ ẹ́ tó fílẹ̀ tí pásẹ̀jì ó ti test ọ̀kan bí orí kó ṣiṣẹ́ ó tó dá padà sápò èyí tó wà níbẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti dá padà síbẹ̀ fast ni àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ibi yí ọpọlọ wọn pé wọ́n dẹ̀ fast gbogbo táwọn ń ṣe àwọn òkè rìn níbẹ̀ wọn ò lọ́gàá wọn dẹ̀ lómi dẹ̀ lọ́gàá lómi train ara ẹ̀ ní gbogbo tó ń ṣe sharp pápápá ni èyí táwọn ọmọ ṣe nǹkan táwọn rìn dìyẹn òun ti kí bọ̀ lọ́kùn ti yọ ti test ó ti pé iṣẹ́ ó ti fi sápò padà ó ti fi sínú báàgì ẹ̀ tó bá wá lónìí yọ tẹ́sì méjì tó bá wá lọ́la yọ tẹ́sì méjì ọkàn rò pé ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ ló fi ń wá kí ẹ ó ní mission tí ń bá wá gbogbo kọ́kọ́rọ́ tó fi sẹ́nu wardrobe ẹnu drawer ẹnu safe gbogbo kọ́kọ́rọ́ ló fi sílẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ bíi mẹ́rin kan tó ń mì jọlọjọlọ ń díẹ̀ ní báyìí irú kan náà ní mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ́rẹ́ àbí márààrún àwọn tí ń yọ wọ́n ti ń lẹ̀ mọ́ ọ̀sẹ̀ wọ́n ti ń rọ́ pamọ́ sínú ilé níjọ́ tí wò ó ro kàn tó bá lo travel ọkọ̀ ojú ọ̀nà rẹ tó fi wọlé wọ́n ti rọ gbogbo ẹ̀ ọjọ́ tí wà àtìyàwó ẹ̀yin méjì náà lẹ̀ ń gbélé ẹ̀ lọ́dẹ ní kankan ọlọ́run ní sọ yín ẹ̀yin ti lọ fíléèjì ẹ ti lọ lú yín fún ìnáwó ẹ lọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta ọjọ́ mẹ́rin àwọn wà lẹ́yìn pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ wọ́n fi sí géètì kọ́kọ́rọ́ wọ́n fi sí kọ́kọ́rọ́ wọ́n fi sí tẹ́pẹ́ àwọn aládùúgbò kò ní lè sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n sì ti ń rí wọn wọ́n ti ń rá àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ti rí wọn bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ tó wọn ò ní lè sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n rò pé ẹ̀yin lè rán wọn wá ní àbí ẹ̀yin gan wà nulẹ̀ tàbí ẹ̀jọ́ ń jáde tàbí ẹ̀jọ́ ń wọlé papọ̀ kọ́kọ́rọ́ géètì wọ́n ti rọ́ wọ́n sì pẹ̀lú rọrùn ni kọ́kọ́rọ́ àbáwọnú ilé entrance door wọ́n ti rọ́ wọ́n kàn sí pẹ̀lú rọrùn kọ́kọ́rọ́ àbájáde gbogbo kọ́kọ́rọ́ tó wà nílé wọ́n ti fọgbọ́n rọ tí wọ́n ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ àwọn kan wá wọ́n palẹ̀ gbogbo nílé mọ́ pátá èèyàn dẹ̀ dé kọ́kọ́rọ́ rẹ̀ náà ló máa mú atótó fi sí ọkọ yóò wá mọ surprise yẹn pé àbínú ilé mọ́ wà ní àbí mọ̀ ńlá ni gbogbo tó dánú ilé pátá wọ́n ti kó lọ so láti gbélé fúláàtì gba ọgbọ́n gbàrà káyì àwa èmi ń sin yín níyè ni à ń síra wá níyè à ń síra wa níyè èmi ti gbélé fúláàtì lóríṣiríṣi ewu wà nulẹ̀ fúláàtì gan-an kódà wọ́n lè tìyàn mọ́nulẹ̀ tí wọ́n sì ṣiṣẹ́ bí tẹ́nibọ́dì ò dẹ̀ ní mọ̀ ọlọ́mọdé ká ṣàgbákò ni o mọ̀jẹ̀ ká sírì o mọ̀jẹ̀ ká léèyàn tí ọ̀dà lọ́rẹ́ o tí ó lóun wá kí ọ̀tá wa kì í ṣàwálé wa kí o lẹ́ni téèyàn ò ro kàn sí rárá á dẹ̀ wá kí ọ̀tá wa nìkan ló wà nulẹ̀ gbogbo kọ́kọ́ ló fi sẹ́nu dúrọ́wà kalẹ̀ tẹnu kọ́ àánú ọ̀nà àbájáde gbogbo lẹ̀kùn pátá àti géètì kọ́kọ́rọ́ ń bẹ lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ìwọ́dẹ̀ wọ bóyá yàrá ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló ti ń wẹ̀ ni òun wẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ báyìí ó dẹ̀ fi style ó dẹ̀ tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ àbó tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ iléèwẹ̀ gangan ó ti síta torí ìta gangan lẹ̀ máa ń kó kọ́kọ́rọ́ sí ìwọ́ ti pàdé ọ̀rẹ́ ó dẹ̀ fi style tì í ó dẹ̀ mú kọ́kọ́rọ́ kú bẹ́ẹ̀ àbó mú kọ́kọ́rọ́ yẹn ó jù lẹ́lẹ̀ kò mú lọ ó dẹ̀ tiẹ̀ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ láti nílé pé tó bá ilé sọ̀rọ̀ ń bẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ fìdí ìbọn fi fọ́ ilẹ̀kùn wọlé òdẹ̀ rẹ̀ nù bán tó yọjú sí ọ léwẹ̀ orí ìbọn ẹnu ìbọn sọ yọjú sí ọ níléwẹ̀ lẹ̀kùn plan flosdor tí wọ́n fi bẹ̀ wọ́n ti bọ̀ orí pé tó bá yẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ìbọn làwọn èèyàn pọ̀ síbẹ̀ àwọn stray gbogbo níléwẹ̀ ẹni ò nílé sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ wọ́n fi kó gbogbo nílé yẹn gbogbo dúrà tó fi ọkọ̀ sílẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ làwọn sì mọ́ kó gbogbo ẹ̀ ìgbà wọn bá kó gbogbo ẹ̀tàn aládùúgbò ògbó ò ní lè sọ̀rọ̀ torí pé wọ́n ń wọlé wọ́n ń jáde wọ́n ń ṣílẹ̀kùn wọ́n ń wọlé ni wọ́n ń jáde o sì wọ́nulé wọ́n rí ẹtẹ́ ẹjọ́ wọ́nulé àbí tí wọ́n bá ẹnulé wọ́n dẹ̀ ti tiẹ̀ mọ́nú toilet ẹ fura sáàrin yẹn ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ tó fi sẹ́nu toilet náà wọ́n fi tì ọ́ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ fi orí ìbọn fọ́ ilẹ̀kùn wọ́nulé orí ìbọn yẹn ọ̀ nẹnu sí ọ nínú ilé wọ́n wá ń wọ́nu láti dàgbétọ̀ tó orí ìbọn olórí irú ìbọn orílẹ̀ òní AK-47 nìyẹn àbí kó tó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ tó o bá sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ké àwọn stray inú ilé yẹn ni pẹ̀lú ọta inú ilé wẹ̀ yẹn sọ̀kú wàhálà dé pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ gbogbo ọkọ̀ tó fi sẹ́nu lẹ̀kùn tó fi sẹ́nu drawer tó fi sẹ́nu safe tó fi sẹ́nu freezer gbogbo ẹ̀ làwọn wà sí lọ wọn àpò gbogbo nǹkan bẹ̀ jáde wọn wà mọ́tò wọn lọ wọn jáde nìyẹn nítorí àwọn òfin ní pọ̀ síbẹ̀ àfi pé kó orí èèyàn rè kan bóyá àwọn tí máa ta nǹkan fún yín tí máa wá làwọn wà wá báwọn fẹ́ ta nǹkan fún bàbá bí ọba tí wọ́n ń pariwo làwọn wà bọ̀ sílẹ̀kùn bí ọba tí wọ́n kọ́rọ́ lọ. ẹ ti ráàrin yẹn so láti gbénu lé flat advantages wà ń bẹ̀ gan o ìgbádùn wà ń bẹ̀ o but ewu bẹ̀ pọ̀ ẹ káàbọ̀ sí channel yìí you are welcome back to this channel now we have said the advantages of living near a husband and wife in a single flat. Yeah, living together alone without anybody. The advantages there, we have said it. and one of the bad aspect of it, I've said one. Now it is time to talk of the disadvantages, the merit, the problems that normally occur within the house of me and my wife flat. Yeah, you are welcome back again. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí channel yìí. À ń fi àsìkò yìí sọ fún yín wípé àwọn ìgbádùn tó wà níbi ilé me and you ọkọ àtaya tán ń gbé papọ̀ láwọn nìkan. Àwọn ìgbádùn tó wà ń bẹ̀ láti sọ àwọn ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan yóò pọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, ìtẹ́nà bá tún lè ronú ẹ̀ fi kún. A sì ti sọ ewu ẹyọ kan péré tó ní agbára tó wà ń bẹ̀ àti sọ nísìnyìí. Nísìnyí àwọn fẹ́ tẹnubọ àwọn ewu kọ̀ọ̀kan ta tún mọ̀ bíi méjì sí mẹ́ta ta tún lè sọ pé ọkọ àtìyàwó tó ń dágbé nulẹ̀ nílé fẹ́ǹsì, ilé tí wọ́n fẹ́ǹsì táwọn nìkan ń dágbé nù rẹ̀ tó ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ géètì tó tún ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ àbáwọlé. Àwọn ewu tó wà ń bẹ̀ fúnyàwó, àwọn ewu tó wà ń bẹ̀ fọ́kọ, ewu tó wà ń bẹ̀ fọ́kọ àtìyàwó. A sọ díẹ̀ níbẹ̀ nísìnyí. Ìyẹn ni wípé tó bá fẹ́ lọ dágbé fúnra rẹ̀ tàbí òun dágbé, gbìyànjú kó wo fídíò yìí o. And àwọn tí wọn ò dágbé fúnra wọn ń bì kan bọ̀ tẹ́kàn láǹfààní àti òfin ẹ̀dá kan bá wa share rẹ̀ jáde. Ẹ jẹ́ kó kàn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn lára. Ẹ jẹ́ kó kàn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn kí wọ́n fi kẹ́kọ̀ọ́, kó má jẹ́ pé nígbà tá burú bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa tán là á máa gbọ́n. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká burú ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa. Mò ń bọ̀ wá. Yeah, ẹ ṣé gan. You are welcome back to this channel. Now we have talked about the advantages living alone, living in a single in a flat, or living of two man and woman, a couple inside the flat. Only two of them are living there, a fence house. We have talked the advantages, some of the advantages that are there. Now we want to talk about the disadvantages, the merit that is there. Anything have good must have some bads beside it. So we want to talk about the bad aspect of it. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń wò mí, ẹ̀yin sọ tẹ́ subscribe channel yìí, mo kí gbogbo yín. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń wò mí tẹ́ subscribe, mo kí gbogbo yín. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti subscribe dákun tó Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ subscribe. A ti sọ nípa ìgbádùn tó wà nínú ilé fúláàtì fún ọkọ àtìyàwó tẹ́sẹ̀ fẹ́ra wọn. Then àwọn nǹkan tí ò tún dá ń bẹ̀ bí ewu tó wà ń bẹ̀ ká fi ṣe àríkọ́gbọ́n, a tún fẹ́ sọ díẹ̀ nínú rẹ̀. Àkọ́kọ́ ni wípé nínú ọkọ àtìyàwó ẹnìkan lè máa yan ẹnìkan jẹ. Àwọn jọ ń gbé ní ìkọ̀sẹ́lẹ̀rì. Ẹnìkan dẹ̀ máa yan ẹnìkan jẹ. Ó ṣeé ṣe kẹ́lòmíì máa yànyàn jẹ, ó sì tún fi ìbẹ̀rù sí i tẹ́nìyàn nílé report. Kí máa ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀jọ́ máa gbé papọ̀. Kò lè gbọ́dọ̀ fẹjọ́ sùn anybody. Ìyẹn àkọ́kọ́. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni wípé ọ̀kan nínú wọn ó lè máa yanra wọn jẹ. Yíyàn jẹ tá à ń try láti sọ ni wípé ẹnìkan lè máa yàn àlè tí kejì ò ní mọ̀. Ìkejì náà lè máa yàn àlè tákọ́kọ́ ò ní mọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣàkàwé ọkọ àtìyàwó tí ń dágbé nínú ilé fúláàtì tí wọ́n fẹ́ǹsì ẹ̀ tí ọ̀sẹ́ nìkan ti ń bá wọn gbé. Ìyàwó ti mọ̀ kọ́kọ́ máa ń lọ ibiṣẹ́ láàárọ̀, tó bá ti lọ ó di 7 alẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ ní máa dé àbí kó tó pẹ́ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Tó bá jẹ́ èèyàn burúkú tó jẹ́ èèyàn tí ọ̀dà tí máa ń yan àlè láàárín ìgbà tó kọ́ fi lọ ni ẹnìyàn mọ̀ wá wá bí ẹ̀gbọ́n ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bí ẹ̀gbọ́n ní ọmọ wa, gbogbo àdúgbò wọn mọ̀ wípé ẹ̀gbọ́n rẹ̀ ni. Yóò ti fi àwọn tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ilé rẹ̀ bẹ̀ ní ó ti ní kọ́ béèrè òun. Àbí kọ́ sọ fún ẹ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n òun wà òun bọ̀ ẹ dákun máa lálejò kan, ìyọ́ wà dé nídìí ẹ̀gbọ́n tẹ́kọ̀ yóò máa bá a sọ̀rọ̀ ní sọ̀rọ̀ àbúrò rẹ̀, wọ́n fi jọ wọnú fúláàtì, wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe tí wọ́n ṣe yóò tún máa lọ bí èsì máa wá gbogbo ìgbà nìyẹn. Tí ìbáṣepọ̀ kan bá ní àwọn ẹni tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀ ládùúgbò ní ọ̀padà sòfófó fún àbí kí wọ́n ṣe fídíò rẹ̀ kí wọ́n sẹ́ndì ẹ̀ sí. Ṣé láàrin ẹ̀ náà ń ṣe ọdún méjì. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta eléyìí lágbára gan náà níjẹ́ kó ṣẹlẹ̀, fighting to death. Ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin àwọn tí wọ́n ń dágbé tí ò sẹ́nì kankan pẹ̀lú wọn. Ọkọ lè ti máa ṣe ìyàwó kó máa ṣe tí ò dáa fún ìyàwó. Dẹ́ ẹlòmíì burú, ó ń ṣe tí ò dáa fún yàn. Ó dẹ̀ ń fẹjú ẹ̀ sùn ẹ́. Ẹlòmíì ò ní lè bẹ̀bẹ̀ o. Sọ́ọ̀rì bó ti kéré tó yàn ẹlòmíì ò lè sọ lẹ́nu. Dẹ́ obìnrin tó ń yàn jẹ torí pé wọ́n lọ fẹ́ gbogbo bùkátà rẹ̀ òun gbọ́ lóòótọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n òun yàn jẹ. Òun yàn jẹ, ó dẹ̀ ń kìlọ̀ fún ẹ, ò dẹ̀ gbọ́. In ló mú àwọn obìnrin míì kọ́ lọ́mọdé ká pàdé obìnrin tí ọ̀dà tọkọ wọn ó ti sùn. ọ̀bẹ tí wọ́n ń lò kíchìn ló fi gun lọ́rùn yóò dùnbú ẹ̀ wípé lónìí yóò fàyè lẹ̀ á ti rí kọ́lọ̀ mọ́jẹ̀ ká rí irú ẹ̀ wọ́n ni a ti rí lórí screen a rí lórí pépà wọ́n fi ṣe fíìmù tá ń wò ó gbogbo tí wọ́n dẹ̀ fi ń ṣe fíìmù tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ayé ni tí ó yẹ ká parọ́ ariwo kan tó tún wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀kọ́ sẹ́ni tí ó gbọ́ ọkùnrin yẹn lẹ̀ tó bá pa á tán pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ ló fi kó ẹrù rẹ̀ yóò sì lọ tẹ́nìkan kan ò ní mà tó bá lè jẹ́ pọ́ kọ́ náà lọ pa ìyàwó lọ ṣàbùrú fún báyìí pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ ni ó fi ṣe yóò dẹ̀ lọ ọ̀ kó gbé òkú ẹ̀ jáde tẹ́pẹ́ nìkan kò ní mọ̀ yóò dẹ̀ lọ ànọ́ọ̀sì ní iṣẹ́ yóò lọ rìpọ́ọ̀tù ní police station gbogbo tó yẹ kó ti lọ rìpọ́ọ̀tù wọ́n dẹ̀ máa wá wọn ò dẹ̀ ní rí ó ti lọ bò mọ́bì kan wọn ò lè rí lẹ́lẹ́yìn wọ́n ń wá náà ni wọ́n máa wá títí táyé ó fi parẹ́ ọlọ́mọdé ká ṣàgbákò orú yẹn. ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹrin disobedient wọ́n lè má gbọ́rọ̀ síra wọn lẹ́nu